Hey, good morning. Paul Farmer here. It is the last Monday of 2019 of the decade, going into a new decade. Absolutely, where'd the time go, right? So I thought I'd come on here real quick and talk about how to make $1,000 commissions without any paid marketing. So I, let me just say this, all right? So I have made $1,000 commissions before, many times, actually. This is not a first for me by any stretch of the imagination. Um, in the past, I have used different techniques, okay? So I'll just kind of give you a little bit of a backstory, and then I'm going to go into why I'm doing it this way and why I believe anybody and everybody can have success doing it this way. All right, so backstory is I learned how to use funnels. I'm not a master at funnels. I use replicated funnels, and I learned how to run traffic to the funnels. I learned how to provide some type of valuable content, some type of content where we're establishing know, like, trust, that kind of thing, where it's not just pre-written emails going out. While you can do that, I do believe you need to do a little bit more than that to really establish know, like, trust from people and really get yourself looking more of, I don't know if it's an authority, but someone that does care, someone that does want to help whoever it is that you're sending that message to, okay? So I've used funnels, and I've had people come to me and they're like, hey, I noticed you're doing more free strategies. Are you still using funnels? Do you not use funnels anymore? Do you not believe in funnels? Do you not believe in paid marketing anymore? And I'm like, no, it's not at all. That's not the case at all, not even a little bit. But what I do believe in is the majority of people, especially the people I've worked with, they're not ready. They're not ready for a funnel. They're not ready to do paid marketing. They're just not. Their mindset's not even close to where it needs to be. Because, like, for me, one of the biggest hurdles I ever had, one of the biggest things I ever had to overcome was paying that money. And if you think about it, so I think about, like, my friends that are not in online marketing at all. And they go out and they buy, let's just say they go buy a big screen TV. And the big screen TV, I mean, they're a lot less now, but let's just say it's $1,000, okay? If I was to tell one of them, go, hey, you know what? I just put $1,000 down on some traffic. There's no guarantee I'm going to get anything back for it. There's nothing tangible here. They would think I'm out of my mind, you know? So that is a mindset shift, right? You have to understand that you're buying eyeballs to whatever it is you're promoting, whatever it is you're doing. It's saving you time. It's saving you work, right? But for a person just getting started, or for a person that just doesn't have much money, that's way above their head. Like, that's just over their head. They just can't even comprehend it. And they just are not ready. So I believe in making it as simple as possible, eliminating the barriers. Okay, so what are the barriers? The barriers are, I got to set this thing up. I got to have an advertising budget. I have to know how to advertise. These are barriers, right? These are things that people get hung up on all the time that keep them completely stuck. Like, they won't make any money because they get stuck on this stuff. Oh, I gotta change the font on my capture page, or I gotta change the color. And it's all this nonsense. It doesn't make them any money that they spend all their time on. Oh, I got to go set up a blog, and it takes them a year to set up a blog. Oh, I got to brand myself. And it's all this stuff isn't making you money. It might make you money down the road, but it's not making you money now. So what I really believe in is keeping it very, very simple. So simple that actually I've been teaching my 15-year-old son how to do what I'm sharing with you today, and he's picking it up very fast. So it's that simple. Okay, now some of you may go, oh, well, you know, that doesn't mean anything, because 15-year-olds, you know, kids today are way more technical than we ever were, right? Like, they grew up on smartphones and tablets and, you know, all that. I didn't grow up on that. I didn't have a cell phone until I was in college. So, you know, I'm dating myself here, but Like, I didn't grow up on that. We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have any of that stuff. We barely had the internet. I mean, the internet came later, and I remember modems, and it was super slow. I mean, to download a picture, it took like forever. So it's just very different now. But anyway, my point here is you want to keep it as simple as possible. Now, I'm going to get into this. So, like I said, in the past, I've used funnels, and I've done like where you start low, you go high. You have back end offers, right? So you have a front end offer that's usually very low. It could be even free, but it's usually like $7 to 20, 25, $30, $50, something low ticket, right? And then from there, there's some back end offers, some different offers, right? So I still do that. I haven't stopped doing that, okay? But what I wanted to do was I wanted to learn how to just go straight for the bigger commission and not get stuck on the little ones. Now, I believe it's important to have something that's going to pay you residually, okay? So that may be the lower ticket, but I also believe you should have something that's going to pay you quickly, income that is going to cover your bills, that's going to get you ahead, that's really going to change things for you. Because while that littler thing is growing, while you're putting the energy into that thing, you still need to have income coming in. Now, that could be a job, of course. That's just what I believe, okay? So now, here's the most important thing I'm going to be talking about here. This is why I believe it's simple, and this is the best thing you could ever do for yourself. We're coming into 2020. Personally, I could care less. That's just another day. You want to start now. You don't want to wait till the first. Okay? That's just ridiculous to me. It doesn't make any sense. I see this post 2020 is going to be the best year ever. Okay, so if you don't do anything differently than you did in 2019, it's not going to be the best year ever. It's going to be the same thing. It's going to happen all over again. Same exact thing. So 2019 for me, it wasn't the best year for my business. It wasn't. I'm just being straight up truthful with you here. It wasn't the worst year. What it was, though, was a real growth year for me. It was a year where I hired a coach. I hadn't done that before. Before this year, I had always done things in a way where I was just throwing crap on the wall and trying to figure it out. And I have had some success doing that. Did it cost me a lot of time and money? Absolutely. Absolutely. So, getting a coach has helped me really make things very simple for people. So makes it simple for you. Like, I know very simple methods that will work whether you have money or you don't have money. Okay, you just gotta have the will. You gotta be coachable. That's what you gotta have. Okay, but so last year, I think it was last year. Last year, I got involved in a mentorship community. So it's like a community where they call it millionaire mentoring, okay? So you have a multimillionaire that is teaching you exactly what to do to start making bigger commissions. And at the time, being completely truthful here, being completely vulnerable, I wasn't ready. See, I had success in another program. I was doing pretty well. So when I came into this program, like, I wanted to start making straight. The reason I joined was I was seeing people making these $1,000 sales over and over again, like just about daily. And I'm sitting here like, what the heck? I'm making 20, 100. And, it would come in from time to time, but it wasn't like a daily thing. And I wasn't going straight for that amount, right? So I came in, and I'm going to be honest, I had an ego. I'm going to be honest, okay? And that's not easy to admit, but I did. I had an ego. Looking back, I was like, when I saw the training, I wasn't ready for it, because I was like, this is it? This is all I got to do? That can't be right. And but the truth of the matter is, it is right. And it does work phenomenally. But at the time, because I wasn't ready, I didn't pay any attention to it. So I put that on the back burner for just about a year now. And so I've been having coaching sessions and things like that. And I started noticing people just popping these $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 days. And I'm like, what is going on over there? I need to take another look at this. So I decided, you know what? I didn't give this a chance before. I'm going back. I'm going to deep dive into this, and I'm going to really focus and make this happen. And if you followed me for any length of time, you know that when I make up my mind, I don't stop. I keep going. And there are no excuses. There are no reasons why I can't make it happen, because that's just how I think. I'm like, well, it's proven. The methods are proven. There's countless testimonials of students that have gone from zero to just making ridiculous amounts. No, that's all relative too. I mean, it just depends what you're comparing it to. But for the majority of people I see online, the numbers are pretty impressive, very impressive, honestly. But yeah, I was like stuck in this place where, well, I've been doing it this way and it's been working, so why do I want to do it this way, right? So the very first thing I had to do was I had to make a decision. The very first thing you need to do is you need to make a decision. You need to make a decision that you want to make more. That's the very first thing you got to do. The next thing you got to do is, and I'm telling you, this is going to help you so much. And I wish I had done it when I first started. I didn't. Like I said, I was throwing crap on the wall, trying to figure out what stuck. So the very best thing you can do is get a mentor. The very best thing you can do, get coaching, get a mentor, get somebody who's getting better results than you, that is going to show you what you need to do exactly what to do. And this is where you got to let the pride and the ego go. Because if you're not getting those numbers, then you're doing something wrong, right? And yeah, you could hold on to that pride. You could hold on to that ego, and you can go, yeah, you know what? I can figure it out. Yeah, my company has training, so I'm just going to do that. And you could do the mistake that I see countless people make, and it's like, I'm going to do whatever I can not to spend any money on my business. I'm going to do whatever I can so I don't have to pay anything. But what you're really doing by making that decision is you're costing yourself money. That's what you're really doing. And I'm speaking from my own personal experience. So I'm watching this video, this training that Grant Cardone did. I don't know what day he did it, but I've been listening to it a little bit. I'm not through the whole thing, I'm about an hour into it. And he said one of the best things you can ever do is get a mentor, get a coach. It's the best thing. It's the best investment you will ever make. And he's like, yeah, I just dropped $500,000 to have somebody show me how to go into this market. He's all, because the time I will save is worth the money. $500,000. Okay. Now I understand most of us are not there, right? We're not there yet. Ray Higdon, he spent $100,000 to get coaching from Grant for 4 sessions. Okay. He said that many times. In fact, Grant Cardone was talking about him during the training, which I thought was really cool. And then he also said Ray Higdon just said he dropped another $40,000 into coaching. Now, these people are very successful. Why are they very successful? Because they invest in themselves. So this is what I'm going to tell you. If you are not willing to invest at least $1,000 into yourself, into your business, to get the information you need to get ahead, then I honestly don't know what you're doing. I honestly don't know why you're here. Like, why are you trying to make money if you're not even willing? And I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm just saying we got to change the way we think, because I can tell you straight up, if I hadn't hired a coach, I would still, like I said, I had some success doing what I was doing, but I would still be doing that. And I wouldn't be going anywhere, like I would still be doing the same thing and going, okay, why am I not getting bigger? Right. But because I hired a coach, they were able to show me a daily method of operation that more people are able to do. And that in turn will create more duplication. And that in turn will bring more income in, you see? So that saves me time, and that will make me more money down the road, right? So like I said, I'm part of this community, and in the community, what they do, you are taught by a multi 7-figure earner. They also have an 8-figure earner in there as well. And you're taught, they teach you exactly what to do to completely change your finances, but change your life. Because it's not just about finances. It's not just about sales. It's about your mindset, how you think, your thinking. Your thinking is what's going to dictate your results. So you got to change your thinking. And this is something I do religiously now, like all the time I'm doing it, because I understand 95% of success is between your 2 ears. It's your mindset. It's how you think. Because how you think is how you're going to approach things. So if you think making $1,000 sale is easy, and I use that word cautiously, because easy for many people, easy means I don't have to do anything. I don't have to pay anything. I don't have to do anything. Money's just going to flow to me. I'm going to sit in my living room, do nothing, watch Netflix all day. That's not going to happen. It goes against every universal law there is. So that's just very foolish to think that. I don't know why people think that. I really don't. You know what? I have a quote. I want to share this quote. I heard this morning, and I wrote it down. It goes right along with what I'm speaking about. Only a fool learns from his own mistakes. The wise man learns from the mistakes of others. And that's by Otto von Bismarck. And I just think that quote says it all. If you are learning from your own mistakes, then you're costing yourself time and money. You want to learn from the mistakes of others, so you don't have to go make those same mistakes, right? So, like I said, I'm part of this community. They teach you everything you know. We're going into 2020. Why not start off 2020 right? Okay. Why not start it off by learning exactly what you need to do to get ahead? And stop guessing, stop trying to figure it out on your own, stop getting frustrated because nothing's working. Here's the one thing that I've learned, okay? Well, I've learned a lot of things, but one thing that's really stuck with me is when you have a proven method to follow, and you know it's proven, right? You know it's proven. You see the testimonials. You see the countless students that have had success, right? Like, you know it's proven. And you see that. Your confidence level goes up in the training, right? It goes up because now you're like, okay, all those people have had success. So you have feedback. So now you have feedback. So if you have feedback, now it's just a matter of you working on your mindset, working on your skill set. You want to do it every day. And I like to think of it, because I'm an athlete. Like, I was an athlete. I was an average athlete, but I played sports. I still enjoy them. I don't play them much anymore, but I still enjoy them. But as an athlete, you have to practice. No one shows up and it's just great, right? Yeah, you have talent, but talent isn't enough. Talent isn't going to take you to the top. I mean, talent will take you so far, but if you don't practice, you won't get where you want to go. Look at LeBron James. I mean, what's he in his 17th year in the NBA, and he's still dominating? That didn't happen just on talent. He has coaches for like everything. He has a coach, like, he works on it. I think they say he spends about $1 million on his body, on taking care of himself to keep in peak physical condition. What he's doing is unheard of. Okay. The greats have coaches, is what I'm saying. The greats don't try to figure it out on their own. And what I was saying about sports is, when you have a method, when you've been taught correctly, all you have to do is practice. And when you practice, you're going to get better. And when you get better, that's when the results come, right? And that's when bigger results come. So for me, I come into this with confidence because I already know it works. It's already proven. There is no like, will it work? Could it work? The only variable here is me. Only variable here is you, okay? You are the variable. The training, the community, it's not up for debate. It's not on trial here. It's already proven. So if you want to crush it in 2020, I would like to say 2019 because we're closing it out. Now is the time to start. Now, don't wait. But if you want to crush it, reach out to me and I will tell you how you get plugged into this community. And I also, for extra support, I do a daily training myself, a daily live training, where when you're in my community, you can come to my training. And really what it's about is, first of all, you're already going to have the daily plan, but if you need some extra accountability, if you have questions, if you just need someone to hang out with, that's why I show up every day. Because I know when you're doing this thing alone, it sucks. It sucks. You got to be so disciplined if you don't have someone to talk to. When you get beat up bad, I mean, when you have a bad day, when someone just comes at you and it's just completely mean, you need someone to be able to talk to, right? To encourage you to go on. If you don't have that, that's on you. And you got to find that. It's a lot more difficult. So I encourage you, if you're in a place right now and you're not getting the results you want, reach out to me, get plugged into the community I'm a part of, and start coming to the trainings that I'm doing as well. And I can't guarantee, because I don't know what your work ethic is. I don't know if you're going to show up. I don't know if you're just talk. I don't know how coachable you are. But when you get to that point where you let go and you become coachable, that's when things happen. Okay, it doesn't happen until that. And I'm still working on it. I'm pretty coachable, but there's still some things I hold on to. I'm just being honest there. Okay, so with that, I do have to go because I do have a training at the top of the hour that I'm doing. And like I said, reach out to me if you want more information. And I probably won't do another live before the end of the year. I may, I don't know. But with that, Happy New Year. I look forward to, just have a great new year and crush it in 2020. That's my wish for you. All right, so make it a great day. See you next time.